Boom! Welcome to Football Scientific. I'm Aaron Sauter, professor of football science. I am a writer for FootballAnalysisOne.com, CFLNewsHub.com, and UFLNewsHub.com. The UFL is getting ready to report to training camp next Thursday. Boop! The Orlando Storm need a running back after they released Jaxon Corbin yesterday. The Hamilton Tiger Cats are preparing for the CFL draft. And then in the NFL, teams are preparing. You have a chance right now to do your franchise tagging and your transition tags and prepare for free agency and then the draft as well. So that's where we're at with each league. I'm just going to break down the news of the day in each league. The last couple days, it's been a pretty non-eventful time. Mental note, on FootballAnalysisOne.com, I am breaking down, I'm regrading the NFL draft in 2025 as we prepare for the 2026 NFL draft. And I've already discussed several teams. Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, Indianapolis Colts, Arizona Cardinals are available there for breakdowns of their 2025 draft. And today I'll be breaking down the, who's it going to be? New York Jets. Okay, I'll be breaking them down. I'm enjoying my guest host, Tired of Tiger. Tired of Tiger here, ready to go, ready to talk about the news of the day and stuff in the last couple of days. And NFL, CFL, and UFL's been hanging out, you know. Yeah, I guess you have been just hanging out. So you've been working hard? Yeah, I guess so. I've been just licking my paws and stuff, you know. It's a lot of work. A lot of work to be licking your paws all the time. And thinking about hunting gazelles, you know. I'm just thinking about it all the time. So that's pretty much it, you know. I'm ready to get this football business done. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. All right, here we go. So first, Las Vegas Raiders have named Ronell Williams as their linebacker coach and Al Holcomb as their senior defensive assistant coach. Chicago Bears have promoted Jeff Lewis to their assistant GM position since the Falcons took their assistant GM as their new GM. Las Vegas Raiders, they have added former Seahawks offensive lineman to be their offensive lineman coach. Chicago Bears, they have been making moves to try and get a new stadium. So they tried Arlington Heights a couple years ago. That fell through. They tried downtown Chicago, and that keeps falling through. So now Northwest Indiana and Hammond, Indiana, Congress has passed a bill saying that they can fund a stadium for the Chicago Bears in Hammond, Indiana, which is about 25 minutes away from Soldier Field on a clear day. Denver Broncos, they re-signed free agent wide receiver Michael Bandy. Las Vegas Raiders, they have former Iowa running back Omar Young. They've added him as a running back coach for the Raiders. Boom. LA Rams have promoted passing game coordinator Nate Scheelhaas, who was getting a lot of head coaching interviews. He's now their offensive coordinator. Dave Ragone is now their quarterback coach and now their co-offense coordinator, helping out Nate Scheelhaas. New York Giants hired Sam Rosengarten as their director of performance. He was the director of performance for the for the Baltimore Ravens for the last 9 years. He's just taking the same job with the Giants, going with John Harbaugh. Let's see. Boom. LA Chargers hired Dolphins offensive line coach Butch Haas as the O-line coach for them. And they hired Max McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey's brother, as the running back coach. New York Giants hired 5 football analysts just to break down stats and film and stuff like that. Skylar Morningweg, Taylor Cokesty, Patrick Moynihan, Kyrell Michael, and Bonner Bordelin. A lot of them know people. That's why I got the job. Boom. Cincinnati Bengals signed quarterback Jalen Dawson to a 1-year contract extension. He played a lot of slot corner for us this year in Cincinnati. And they re-signed free agent and halfback Kendall Milton to a 1-year contract extension. It's easy. They do some easy free agents to pick up. They require minimal negotiation, so they're just getting ahead of the game on free agency. Dallas Cowboys have released linebacker Logan Wilson, who they traded with the Bengals to get. They traded a 7th-round draft pick for him, but he never really panned out for them, so they released him. Bengals could get him back if they wanted to. Seattle Seahawks wide receiver Jaxon Smith-Njigba says he plans to be the highest paid receiver when the Seahawks re-sign him, which he says he's not worried about. He doesn't expect to be the highest paid receiver. UFL has a bunch of roster additions. First, removed from rosters 2 days ago, Dallas Renegades removed running back Isaiah Spiller. DC Defenders released defensive end Phil Hoskins. Houston Gamblers released cornerback Clarence Lewis. Offensive tackle Jordan Williams. St. Louis Battlehawks released wide receiver Gary James Jr. and offensive guard Addison West. And Louisville Kings, they have released running back Kalen Ballage, offensive guard Logan Bruce, center Matthew Cindric, and center Doug Kneps. Okay, they will need to re-sign some people. They got to get our training camp roster ready for Thursday. Orlando Storm need a running back after releasing Jason Corbin last night. Added to rosters 2 days ago, Columbus Aviators added offensive guard Wisdom Quirshi. St. Louis Battlehawks added offensive guard Christian Atkins. Dallas Renegades added running back Lorenzo Lingard. DC Defenders added middle linebacker Macklin Ayers. Houston Gamblers added quarterback Zy Alexander. Offensive guard Victor Caron. DN Matt Harmon and wide receiver Kobe Hudson. Louisville Kings added linebacker Antonio Greer Jr., center Mike McAllister, cornerback Jordan Polk, safety Travis Martin, and offensive tackle Keith Russell Jr. And then yesterday, some more moves released from pre-training camp rosters for the UFL teams. Columbus Aviators released defensive end Chris Bogle, outside linebacker Nelson Caesar. Dallas Renegades released cornerback DJ James. Houston Gamblers released cornerback Isaiah Dunn. And Orlando Storm released running back Jason Corbin. We need a running back now. So we can find one, hopefully. In the CFL, last 2 days, several moves were made, but not a ton of moves. Nothing for the Hamilton Tire Cats, which is why you haven't seen an article on that recently. Our Red Black South American wide receiver Daniel Jackson. Winnipeg Blue Bombers signed national wide receiver Drew Wolotowski. BC Lions South American defensive back Deontay Williams. Ooh, he's a pretty good running back. And now they got two good running backs in BC. Now they got Hatcher and they got Deontay Williams from Toronto. I was kind of hoping Tire Cats would get Deontay Williams, but they failed to do it. Montreal U.S. signed American offensive lineman Arlington Hambright. They signed American defensive back Derek Lamford Jr. I think the Tire Cats will probably draft a running back in the CFL draft, I'm assuming. Toronto Argonauts signed American running back Elijah Young. They signed national defensive lineman Paris Shand. They signed American defensive back Akili Arnold. Winnipeg Blue Bombers signed American defensive back Deontay Lamont. And BC Lions signed American linebacker Marvin Grant. So, that's your news in NFL, UFL, and CFL. And should be a great time had by all. And make sure you check out FootballAnalysisOne.com for my breakdowns of my regrades of the 2025 draft as the 2025 season. Check out UFL News Hub for my Orlando Storm articles. And CFLNewsHub.com for my Hamilton Tire Cats articles. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. We'll be back with more football news, probably on Monday. I'm about to close the Football Scientific report for today. Let's close it. Bye-bye.